Yo, what is up guys, Beach Banana here, and today we are playing PUBG Mobile first person gameplay. Oh my god, the update came out last night, 0.61. It is so good. I think it is the best update so far. They have changed so many things and improved so many things. I love it so much. But in the parachuting system got a little change. However, there are some glitches with that as well, but that's not the highlight. The highlight is the first person view when you actually land on the ground. And there's a whole bunch of different stuff, but that, as well as optimization with the scopes, oh my god, it is so smooth. It is so nice. Last update, if you scoped in with the 8x or the 4x, it was not a good experience, especially with a lot of people, especially with the sprays. When you're spraying down people, it would lag, but oh my god, they actually fixed it really well. And like, I can actually like scope down people with my car, and I love it. And just sniping, it just feels so nice. But look at this. Oh my god, it's so good. The like implementation of this first person, I can't like describe how well it was made. There are a little bit of glitches when you're jumping in a certain direction. Sometimes your gun floats up a little bit, but that's just, you know, how it goes. They're probably gonna change that or fix that soon, but oh my goodness, it's so good. I love it so much. I'm gonna basically be talking about how good this game mode is, or version is. But anyways, the game mode, this is only first person. There is other normal game modes where you can actually switch between third person and first person, just like in actual PUBG. Those are regular game modes, and there's an actual button for it. Which is really useful because you can be third person the whole game. If you don't like third person, of course, you can be or first person, sorry. You can be third person almost the whole game, but once you hear someone inside, you might want to switch over to the first person to get that advantage when you're close to somebody. You know, sometimes with the third person, you kind of get messed up. But anyways, yes, we got the micro Uzi. We're chilling. Actually, we don't have a lot of ammo and kind of freaking out, but we get some more ammo. Any gun besides pistols, even pistols, just destroy people. I love it so much, but that also goes the other way around. I can easily get destroyed. Let's see what else. So they added a whole bunch of different game modes. They added a war mode where basically it's the normal maps. However, this zone is way smaller. And it's larger than the 4x4. I think it's like a 5x5 or something. But yeah, you get high spawns of weapons and equipment, and they also added desert map to arcade mode as well, which is so nice. I love it because sometimes you just get bored of the first map, and the desert map gets really fun really fast. But there are a few glitches with it, especially with the mountains up over here. As I'm looking, as I'm going in that direction, those mountains, sometimes people can glitch inside the rocks and shoot you through that, which does need to be fixed. It's very irritating sometimes, and I do not like staying in that area. But what else? Alright, so in this update came weapon libraries. You can mess around. Oh my god, so many different skins, so many different stuff you can customize. It's so nice. And you can also see the weapons performance in that library. Also, there is a pistol slot now, so you can actually pick up pistols. I don't really use pistols too much. I usually have enough. Oh, and get headshotted. Little peekster right there. I love it when people just stand still. It's so satisfying to headshot people with the car. It's like, oh my god, I love this game for that reason. And look at how good the car looks. Oh my god, it's almost comparable to, it's basically the PC version. It's so nice. And let's see, you can pick up main weapons and pistols. They also added glass, and this I thought would destroy your FPS. They added glass in certain areas, not all, as you can see, but you have to break the glass in order to jump through, or sometimes if you're jumping through, it does shatter the glass, and it makes a lot of noise. And they updated exchange system of clothes. You know, they're always implementing that nice way to get money somehow. But actually, there are no in-app purchases at the moment. You have to, in order to get points for those custom clothing, you actually sell duplicates, which is really cool because it basically rewards people who are playing most frequently. You get more gold, you get more loot boxes, you open up stuff that maybe they're duplicates, and so you can sell those and get other stuff, which is really nice. I love this implementation. And then you can also block any person's voice chat. You know, I usually keep it on because actually Chinese people are quite interesting to listen to when they're playing, especially when I destroy them. Oh my god, they get so mad sometimes. But anyways, what other updates are there? You can actually destroy the tires on a car now, and the car won't work properly, of course, just like in PC PUBG. And there's also more customizable HUD or UI, which is always nice to see, because having a customizable HUD or UI is the best thing a mobile game can do to itself. Just like on PC, you want to be able to change your shortcuts on a keyboard, and that's just like the most logical thing. And shouldn't that be implemented into mobile games? Hell yeah. But Fortnite, for example, doesn't do that, which is really dumb. I don't know why, and that's probably the main reason why I'm not playing that game right now. And the last piece of update info is that there are environmental sounds like sea waves. There's also echo inside buildings if you're shooting. And this is just really interesting because it just provides a better, more immersive gameplay. And especially the sea waves, they're actually pretty relaxing. And the echo is kind of interesting as well. Sometimes it gets a little loud, but that's basically PUBG in a nutshell. But yeah, that's part of the update. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my third-person footage, because I have so much footage for the third-person perspective. And like, I have so many wins and stuff like that, and I do not know what to do with it now, because the first person's way better, and I don't know if I want to upload third person, so I might just make montages of it. Alright, so let me talk about this gameplay, because this was actually really interesting. I titled this gameplay Target Practice for a reason, and that is because most of the players playing in this game were bots, and that's kind of interesting, but at the same time it was pretty predictable, because since the season got updated, as well as this being a new game mode, everyone was put down to the lowest bracket. And once you're put down into the lowest bracket, you get placed with a lot of bots, because that's just how it goes. That's how people improve. They get placed against bots. So that's why I got 37 kills this game. No, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this crap like other YouTubers will do, as well as not talk about their aim assist that they have on. I do not have aim assist on for the reason of sniping. If you snipe with aim assist, it kind of messes up your trailing shots, and that just is too detrimental to have aim assist on. And other people, okay, so for example, if you have aim assist on and you have a scope and you're looking in the general area of a player, if you scope in really fast and shoot at the same time, that will register as a shot that hits the body of the opponent. And that's insane, because people are making insane montage videos where they just flick onto people with aim assist, and it's not even like, they're not even good. It's just aim assist, and they're sugarcoating it as like most insane I'm Shroud type of freaking videos. Like, no, I mean, I gotta call these people out. I know most of the general public of PUBG doesn't know this, but like, aim assist is actually really huge if you scope in and shoot at the same time. You guys should try it out in practice mode as well. I highly recommend it. But just for if you're training, if you're learning how to play this game, yeah, I recommend going with aim assist, because it's not too big of a change. But at the same time, if you're close quarters and you have aim assist and you are and you have like all the right tools like a SCAR or an M4 with, oh god, my aim right here, come on. The bots are so weird to predict their movement. Sometimes they stop in the middle of nowhere, and like it's really hard to predict their shots. But anyways, back to the discussion about aim assist and like sugarcoating this like these videos, these YouTube videos on PUBG Mobile. Like, bruh, don't like title yourself as Shroud or whatever, who else you want to call yourself one of the best PUBG players if you have aim assist. Like come on, what are you doing? Like, dude, this is like serious. It's so irritating for me. I don't know if it's irritating for you guys. It's probably entertaining to watch people just destroy others with aim assist, but for me, I'm just like, bro, are you serious? You're making these videos and you have aim assist on, and you're just like, okay. Like, look at this. I know my trailing of the shot is not the best, but I still managed to get that person, and I'm still like trying to improve every day and every game, every time I play. And it's not gonna be perfect. Like, I'm not gonna be able to snap onto people's heads and bodies. For aim assist, it's usually body shots. But sometimes they are headshots. I've gotten killed multiple times where I'm just like running, and then I instantly die by some guy who's freaking aim assisting on the top of some hill. But oh my god, the road is really messed up. But here, everybody's just chilling. I love it when people just stop and look around. Always be looking around. Always be moving around, especially if you have a level 2 helmet. Because snipers can easily snipe you down, one-shot kill, and that's so satisfying when someone's just stopped. I do have a what's it called, an clip, which I'll probably put it in right here. As you can see, these guys just stop and they're about to shoot me, but I just have faster reflexes as well as an with an 8x, so it's really fun. But yeah, let's see. So I'm on the higher grounds. See, when you're shooting with a car, you do want to stop for a little second to get that stabilized shot. But oh my god, this bot, sometimes the bots don't register their shots or get shot. When they get shot at, sometimes it doesn't register. That was a little confusing. But anyways, this guy, he's just coming in and he doesn't know anything at all. Sound is very important in this game. I highly recommend investing in good audio. I was using my Audio Technica M50S's or X's, I forget what it's called, but I do have that attached to my computer, and from there I'm recording with QuickTime on my Mac. And I want to discuss this more in future videos, but basically I do want to build a Hackintosh so I can stream PUBG. And yeah, it's super expensive and it's really hard to build a Hackintosh. It's not too expensive, especially not super expensive like Mac products, which I don't want to buy another one because I already have a MacBook Pro for 2014 and it's pretty good. Editing is kind of difficult with 1080p, it's pretty laggy, but yeah, this trailed off. So yes, gameplay, if you're gonna call yourself Shroud, like, don't have aim assist on and actually have like good clips. And there are some good clips, I have to agree, but dude, that aim assist just triggers me so hard. And this like sugarcoating BS, it just triggers me. But anyways, I called this, like, I trailed off so hard, but I called this video target practice and also like update stuff as well. I'm actually pre-recording my audio, so I haven't made the title yet, but I'm basically gonna make it something about that. But it's target practice because these guys are mostly bots. There are a few players, and you can kind of tell the sense of whether this guy is a player or not, especially with their movements, especially with if you actually get shot at and you get dealt a lot of damage, that's an actual player. And if you get shot by a bot, like, you get almost no damage dealt to you. But let's see, I believe this clip, there's two guys that go up on a, let's see, oh, well, there's that guy. I somehow got that shot down, but the bot proned, and it's really hard to shoot people proned at like, what is that, 200 meters? I don't even know. And I shot him again. The car with bots is really weird, because if you shoot them in the head, like, sometimes it doesn't even register, even though like it shows up with blood, or blue blood. Since it's Chinese, they're not allowed to have red blood, which is kind of good because it's really easy to see people. But like with the car, you sometimes have to shoot people 3 times in order for that to kill them, and it gets quite irritating, and it shows how weak the car is if you do not get those vital headshots. But anyways, yes, this is how I play. I'm actually super aggressive. I don't know how I survived most of these games. I'm like hyper aggressive in these game modes, and I go for any sound. Like, I'll go for any sound and run towards it. Like, that's how you attract me in a game if you're playing against me. And you can bait me out, and sometimes that happens where people just shoot randomly and I go there, and yeah, it doesn't end well. But like, that's usually with 3 people shooting at me at the same time, and sometimes I get stuck between areas where there is no cover. Like, for example, here, thankfully nobody was here to shoot me, but if they were standing still, I probably would have gotten them with my SCAR. I'm pretty accurate with the SCAR, with the 4X, with auto. Sometimes it's quite hard with the recoil, especially if you have a suppressor on instead of a what's it called? Oh no, man, I forget the word. What's the word? Okay, I'll just put it right here in the text. But yeah, that's how I play. Super aggressive. I don't recommend, if you're going for the win, I don't recommend going super aggressive, because it basically, you want to survive till the very end and be able to kill that last person. That's how most people play this game. They go for the win, and if you're going for that win, yeah, I recommend not getting into too many fights, because you'll have that chance. Even if you're a good player, you'll have that chance where somebody notices you other than who you're shooting at, and will start shooting at you as well. So you don't want to get stuck in those situations. But anyways, for me, for example, the best way I learned is to play solo versus squads, first person game mode, under the tabs. It's kind of hard to find because it's all in Chinese, but ooh, that was a nice headshot, I believe. And oh, clean. That was a player, because he was able to turn around but didn't shoot at me quickly. Usually bots do shoot at you like immediately once they see you, but well, it depends on, I actually don't know too much about the bots' shooting mechanism. I know that like if they stop like that, for example, yeah, they're a bot, but this guy was moving quite rapidly to get to cover, so I think he was a player. That was pretty clean. But this is where it gets exciting. I have 24 kills, there's 23 people left. That guy is a bot as well. I see more people on my left, but I don't really, it's really hard to play PUBG and notice everybody at all time. Ooh, another headshot, I think, but somehow it doesn't kill him. I think maybe he had a level 3 helmet. But anyways, yes, I play super aggressively. I go for the fights. I don't like scare out, I guess, because I do want to get into those fights in order to gain experience on how I should be aiming, how I should be scoping, where I should be, what position, or after I do lose, what I should have done better. I do record all of my gameplay, and so I can go back to what I did wrong and see what I could have done better in order to win that fight. And I highly recommend doing that in order to improve the the quickest, sorry. But anyways, yeah, 25 kills. There's some bots fighting. Were they bots? Yeah, I think, I don't know if they were bots. My trail on here, that was so awkward. I don't know. Sometimes I just can't trail my shots. I'm still messing around with the settings, and oh god, that guy over there. And there's another bot shooting at me to my left. See, he does no damage. That's how you know he's a bot. But anyways, yeah, I think I just go for these guys' loot. And do I see more people? Yeah, I do. That guy gets instantly melted. A little laggy, but I'm still really pleased with how well they optimized this game. Oh, another shot, dude. Sometimes they just don't register. Sometimes oh yes, that was so clean. I love that. I think that was the best shot of this game. But yes, they optimized the game so well in this update. I love it. And like previous last update, the 0.5 update, I was so triggered. I was so upset when I got into fights against squads, and my like iPad would start lagging when I was shooting people and spraying people down, and even trying to snipe people from like small distance. Like with the scopes, it was terribly optimized, and I'm so glad they did optimize it. But here I'm just stealing people's shots. I mean kills, sorry. I should have, I mean, it's a rookie mistake to stay still for that long, but I know these are pretty much bots for the most part, because I am, like, the new season started as well as first person. The ranking systems all get like a new set, and so everyone's just placed down below. I can't jump over that pipe, which is kind of weird, but yeah, we're pretty much wrapping up. We have 33 kills, and I see these people crawling, excuse me, and yeah, with the car, it's sometimes tricky to figure out the height of people, but oh, I start getting shot at, and I'm like, oh god, and I start zigzagging. This is what I highly recommend to get out of situations, especially with people who have the aim assist on, because sometimes that actually aim assist or just scope onto you, sorry, like, I don't know, sometimes people just can't aim, and sometimes they're in that moment. That happens to me sometimes too, so it's just that action, I don't know. So I get some painkillers going, get some of that Tylenol, some Advil, you know, Tylenol, what? But anyways, I scope into where people, or I was getting shot at, and I don't see anybody, and then I notice that there is the circle coming behind me, and I'm like, oh goodness gracious, what am I gonna do? So I am basically praying right now. I'm praying that nobody starts shooting at me from the barn area, and over here, oh no, it's sometimes like, oh man, I could have gotten him, but I failed that that spray. Yeah, I could have maybe headshotted him, maybe would have timed my headshots better, but I could have been more patient with my shots. But over here I'm getting quite low, but I do have a whole bunch of meds, and hopefully nobody's in this building. I look around, nobody's here, and the zone is like opposite of the street, so this is kind of where everything gets sketchy, because you don't know whether they're bots or they're players, and this guy just died to the zone, so I think that was him probably. But anyways, yeah, this is where it gets sketchy. There's 3 more people alive, and you don't know whether they're bots or players, and so you start scoping around everywhere and hoping that nobody gets a good spray down onto you or a headshot. Luckily I do have the level 3 helmet on me, so I can actually stand still for a little bit. That's what I highly recommend doing, and that's what Shroud also does. What I've learned from him is that if you have the level 3 helmet, you can be more comfortable when shooting like people. Oh my god, it's so weird. Bots, like, when they get up, it's so glitchy. But I am playing on the Chinese version, and so I am at like 190 to 200 ping, which is my downfall sometimes, especially close quarters. And when people, like, know when there's like a squad on me, sometimes they just peek out of the corner and they teleport in the middle of my screen, and I can't get them immediately, and I just die, and I get pretty upset. But hopefully the updates get updated to the English version really fast. They are a month behind, I believe, and or no, they're probably more than a month behind, because on Twitter, one of the community members that gets a whole bunch of information and gets a whole bunch of I basically follow them for the information, because they get like exclusive like snapshots and stuff like that. They were talking about how next month around there, the 0.5 update will come to the US version, which I won't be playing. I know the 60 FPS will come and it'll be so nice and smooth, but at the same time it's not, because it's still gonna be laggy and there's no first person, dude. And so yeah, that's pretty much it over here. It takes some time for me to figure out that that guy was over there. I didn't know whether that guy was a player or a bot. He didn't really shoot at me, but I think he saw me. But 37 kills, guys. Oh my god, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are still here watching me right now, you guys listened through all 25 minutes of me speaking. Thank you guys so much, and drop down below a comment saying I am a plant and I am a banana. I don't know, I was looking at my plant over here. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.